Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the Blockchain Backer bringing you the latest cryptocurrency news and analysis. And today we're going to take a look at the Ripple XRP price chart. It does appear that the price levels that we've been looking at are continuing to hold. Yesterday we had another dip right down back into the 45s and 46s, which is what we were expecting. In yesterday's video, we had talked about looking to see that this could dip just a little bit lower, and sure enough, we got it. Now we're starting to see if we're going to continue to Wyckoff accumulate. So if we're going to have some type of Wyckoff accumulation and this level does end up holding, these are the things that I would be looking for. This may look very similar to you because it's what we just did way back here through all of September, October, and November. Well, if it wants to load, but this is all a Wyckoff accumulation. Let me put it on a better time frame for us. There we go. So there you go. We have our whole Wyckoff accumulation. Here's the amazing thing that would happen right here. So this whole time period to get from way up here to way down here was 45 days. If we look at how long it's taking right now, this time period is 2 days. So we are moving incredibly fast right now. For many people who don't look at these charts very often, you're saying, are you serious? This is moving fast and it just feels like the slowest grind out. Man, believe me, this is incredibly fast how quick this price chart is moving. The fact that we're already moving into the Wyckoff accumulation, at least we'll kind of get the confirmation of the accumulation if we start to see this level right over here get taken out, the one that we set there. Oh, geez, that was and normally I would look at that and say, oh, maybe like 4 days ago, but no, that was less than 24 hours ago that we set this one right here. So looking for a little bit of a break above 58, 59 cents, and then right back on down. Of course, I don't really like to look at the short-term time frames and make predictions of really how I expect the real short-term price action to play out. So this isn't a prediction. This is more so of saying, hey, if we're Wyckoff accumulating, this is what it would look like. This would be a standard Wyckoff accumulation before we move on to the next level and start moving our way up again. And it's starting to look that way to me. So these are the things I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to be looking for a break above 59 cents. A lot of FOMO, a lot of people thinking we're breaking all the way back up, but then it comes back down to accumulate one final time, and then we can continue on our way up. So I'll be keeping my eyes on that throughout this weekend. Can't believe today is Friday already. It's been such a quick week. It feels like just a couple days ago we're doing all the live streams and hooting and hollering and having a good time. And boy, it's just been so much price action and so wild here in crypto. It's been amazing. But this is the thing I'll be looking for here on the XRP price chart to give me confirmation that this price level is going to hold. As we've discussed multiple times, this is the same setup that we had back in 2017. It's the same price level that was holding back in 2017. So if we are going to continue to follow that structure and that market cycle, then what we would look for is for this level to hold, and then the next level up would take us up to $2. So it'd be a really exciting time for crypto. I think we would probably see a lot of euphoria happen here, especially in XRP. One thing to take into consideration, if you're new to this channel, people who have been with this channel know I try to keep everything realistic and what my expectations are. I have to keep looking towards the past and looking towards how things have played out previously and what kind of expectations can we set that aren't just simply, hey, we're going to the moon and it's, we're all going to be filthy rich in a couple of days, right? I try to keep it very realistic ahead of time. And the thing is, my expectations are we're going to $2. And you may be saying, hey, that's going to the moon. What are you talking about? You're being a FOMO guy. But then my expectations after that are that we do have a really big, deep correction after that. That could be more prolonged out. I don't know how long that could take, how long that prolonged correction would take, and how long the consolidation would take, but that's something I would be expecting. So if we do what I'm expecting, which is some Wyckoff accumulation here, and then a big, massive breakout beyond here, I would be looking for a longer consolidation to take place after that. And I just want to put that out there for you guys to know that that's what I'm looking for. One thing also to notice is if you see these lines drawn on here and you see the arrows and you start looking down here at dates and stuff, time is an impossible thing to predict. We all try to do it. It always fails. It's always the worst thing to predict. We just cannot seem to have an accurate ability to do it. I've never seen a single person in the world have the ability to do it. I can't do it. So don't be looking at the dates down here saying, oh, he's saying that by mid-December we're done consolidating, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm just showing you how I would expect the structures to kind of play out. A big, huge breakout taking us to about $2, and then a big fallback with a longer consolidation. But what's the really, really exciting thing about that is that we are all hanging out in the 70s and 80s, and then the next one up, the next one that I'm expecting is that big one, the one we've always been talking about, that $10 to $13. So this is really, really exciting, and the next step for us that we're waiting for is to get through this accumulation phase, see this level hold, and then move our way up to $2, because there you go again, one more confirmation that we're still doing exactly as we should be. As for looking at the bigger time frames, on the weekly time frame, I am looking for us to hold our candle closes that we had last week. So to see above about 46.8, I would like to see us stay above here for this weekly candle close. This one closes Sunday evening here in the United States, so we've got about 60 hours until this candle closes. I'd like to see it close above 46 to 47 cents. And then, as you guys know, because we had a live stream about it, we've talked about this for several months on how important 30.5 cents is. On Monday night, we do close that monthly candle. So today is now November 27th. We are right there near the end of the month. We want to see our monthly candle close above 30.5. Obviously, that's significantly lower than what we're talking about with 46, 47 cents, right? But in the end, the big thing that we need for the macro time frame is to at least have this candle close above 30.5. So if things start falling apart, things start getting crazy, we have this to fall back on. It's the most important thing, 30.5. We did a live stream through the weekly candle close last Sunday, 5 days ago, when we were closing our weekly candle for the first time above 30.5 cents. After doing that, look what happened to the price. It exploded because we are getting through massive, massive resistances right here at 30.5. So it's a big deal. It'll be a huge, huge moment for all of us to close that monthly candle on there above 30.5, and I'll likely live stream through that one as well. One thing I'll be keeping an eye on as well is Bitcoin. We've been talking about this for a while, and a lot of people who are, just coming into this market and understanding what's going on here, even on this channel, on my course, bcbacker.com, we're always talking about, are we going to have one alt season, or are we going to have two alt seasons? And really the idea is, well, if you look back into 2017, there was a period of time, March through June, where all of the altcoins went absolutely ham. They went euphoric. They went up way beyond what Bitcoin did. Many of them up thousands and thousands of percentage points. Meanwhile, Bitcoin was kind of, bullish and still grinding up, but nowhere at the speed of what the altcoins were doing. And the big question is, are we going to have another moment like that? We always see it that when Bitcoin goes euphoric, when Bitcoin goes to a parabolic top, there's an alt season there at the end. But there's been a time period in 2017 where there was an alt season in the middle of the cycle. And the big question is, are we having one of those right now? Are we starting an alt season that's mid-cycle, and we can wait and prepare for another alt season that will happen at the end of the Bitcoin cycle? So that's the big question we're all trying to solve right now. Is this next move up in alts going to be along with Bitcoin? Is this going to be the end of the crypto cycle? Or is this just the beginning and things are going to go crazy all year long, and we're going to have the ability to do a lot of different things? So one of the things we've been looking at right here is with Bitcoin, and whether or not it's just going to explode out into new all-time highs, or if it's going to do similar to what it did in 2017 when that alt season happened. And that's that Bitcoin found resistance up here near its all-time high and had to really work its way out and grind its way out. So this week we have seen a pullback. That's another positive sign towards that there's going to be an alt season before Bitcoin really explodes. Last week, I even put out a video to show you the different things that, hey, we've got the setup occurring over here in XRP. We've got the setup occurring on the Bitcoin dominance. And then now here we go. Boom. There's our first red candle we're starting to see now for Bitcoin. And so Bitcoin's coming back to test this level. Yesterday or the day before in my video, we were talking about how a lot of times when these assets get up to these prices, they'll come back and touch this level, which is the return to normal phase of when a bubble pops. So when a bubble pops, you have a immediate crash, you have a retracement, which is the return to normal. People assume they can buy this dip and the price is still just going to keep on flying to the upside, but then the price crashes all the way down. So this is a return to normal retrace in a bubble, and it's just the beginning of the absolute collapse. Sure enough, that's what we saw. And then now over here, you see we're back testing this. And we've looked at other charts, and I've looked at many charts to see that when we go on to set new all-time highs, it's very common that you do come back and you retest this level. level. So we're starting to see that, but still we're waiting on that answer of, are these alts going to explode and hit a lot of these targets that we're looking for before Bitcoin goes parabolic? And if that happens, then it means it's significantly more likely that we're going to get 2 alt seasons rather than 1. And our setup over here on XRP leads me to believe that is the most likely. We're all going to have to wait and see, but it sure does look more likely with the way this thing is completely setting up, how I'm expecting it to play out. And well, once we get some more information and once we kind of get into this time period right here, I think it gives us a lot more confirmation that it's getting ready to happen. So that would obviously make it look a little bit more juicy, a little bit more exciting, and relieve a lot of pressure from a lot of the people who were getting in way down here and suffered through all of this. So it's an exciting time, and boy, if it plays out with this type of time frame, you're looking at pretty quick. But I'm not going to hold my expectations to it occurring that quick, but you never ever know. So we'll see. But all right, that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I hope that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you are now out of your food coma that all that food puts you into. I got put into one myself. I'm feeling better now, but it's time to now start enjoying the weekend. So I hope you guys are having a nice long weekend. If you need something to do, of course, you could check out my website, bcbacker.com, where I do dive into the details of all of these different alt seasons and Bitcoin bull runs and how they all have worked together, talking about my exit plans and my strategies, and a lot of the things that I look for in the cryptocurrency market, managing my emotions, spreadsheet for tracking, and all that good stuff. So you could check this out over here on bcbacker.com and enroll in the course for $39. You could follow me over here on Twitter at bcbacker. I have been posting a lot of stuff on here, so please follow me over here on Twitter. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. So we'll keep an eye on XRP over the course of the next couple of days, expecting us to be ranging here. We'll see how time plays out. We're moving really fast, but expecting it to last a few days at least. And then, well, onward. So all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you could be notified of when I create new content and when I go live. As always, this is not investment advice and I am not a financial advisor, but if you ever need a pick-me-up or a little bit of reassurance, just remember that the blockchain backers got your back. Have a good one.